Oh, hello. Welcome back to the library. Uh, my name is Magi, and this is my channel, Imagine a Story. And I guess welcome back to part 2 of my little mini-series where I watch the videos in Death Battle. And today I'm gonna be watching Cole MacGrath versus Alex Mercer. Infamous versus Prototype. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I actually only really know a little bit about the Infamous series, mostly through Second Son, and its related content. But yeah, so I've at the very least, the Conduit power set in Infamous always grabbed my attention, and man, it was just yeah, it's such an interesting power set, just the human conduit for these elements. Just at the time, and like how they present it, it's so cool. Like, there's a lot of like, it's really hard to describe just the feeling that like they knew how it feels to like wield these powers, and it's just so cool. And like, actually, like when I was initially looking through it, the elements inspired me so much that I actually thought about my own sort of conduit, like how I would be a conduit. I think I've forgotten. I think it was like non-precious gemstones. I think that was my power. Yeah, like my old conduit stuff would have been like fragments of gemstones or something like that. But yeah, and eventually, all these years later, I've actually been thinking about writing my own stories with sort of these human elemental people, just with like elemental wielding. So yeah, like using this sort of inspiration from this series. Now, Prototype, I admittedly don't actually know a lot about that one. I was always more interested in Infamous, and they did come out, I believe, around the same time. I believe they came out around the same time if my dates are correct. But yeah, so hopefully I learned something pretty new about this. In that case, let's get started.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by HelloFresh
and Shady Rays.
By the way, I am not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by any of this.
Cole MacGrath, the patron saint of Infamous.
Yeah!
Alex Mercer, the Blacklight Virus prototype from Prototype. That's right, champions.
Nice.
You voted for it, so we're finally doing it. Long after these characters were ever relevant.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, look what I found in the trash. An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
Wait,
Oh
we have
my-
to empty our trash in
Oh my
10
god.
He's Wiz and I'm Boosted.
This script is
years? And it's our job
old.
to analyze their weapons, armor, and
Oh,
skills
God.
to find out who would win a
I'm-
death battle.
This script is gonna
With
be cringe.
great power comes great responsibility. Tobey Maguire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Cole MacGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City until one day he opened a package that exploded in his face.
Oh
This
no.
was the Ray Sphere, a device that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level.
Killing him instantly. Nah, actually, he scooped up some superpowers.
Wait.
Cool.
Story changes based on player's choice. Oh, they're going possible. So focusing on canonical good Cole while alternatively exploring the possible effects of evil Cole. Oh man. They're not gonna do like a balance thing? Or like what they did in the Dragonborn versus Chosen Undead video? Where like they like it was like either good or evil? They're not gonna do that? Aw. It would have been awesome to see evil Cole shenaniganery. That would have been great.
Zippity superpowers.
Like
More specifically, Cole became a conduit. One of
Conduit.
many beings who were granted supernatural abilities from the Ray Sphere explosion.
Which also
Ooh.
turned Empire City into a godforsaken hellscape. This
Ugh.
world needed a hero. Or at least an anti-hero willing to clean up the mess he sorta technically made.
Cole
nice.
put his powers to the test, battling rogue superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Kessler.
Let's be real.
I remember
None of
him.
Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills. But his ability
Yeah,
to
they
manipulate
are pretty
electricity
cool,
is
not gonna
pretty
lie.
sweet too.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a
Magnetism.
smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies. Electromagnetism is pretty broad after all. This
Nice.
includes his radar pulse, which detects the bioelectricity inside organisms
Ooh.
even if they're hidden or transformed.
That's
For good
gonna
measure,
be
he
a
got
big
to add
thing.
some ice powers to his kit. He can
Ice
throw
wizard!
grenades, shoot ice spikes, and let out some epic ice farts.
Why did they use the feel the age of this script already. Oh, dear God. I would have eaten this up way back when. Oh, dear God. What is this script? Dear God.
He can levitate like Electric Iron Man, grind on rails like Shadow the Hedgehog, read your mind like Goku's Muffin Button, charge up with extra karmic energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But
why is there so many shadows?
Force fields. They literally convert any matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals mc squared?
No.
It defines the mathematical
okay.
relationship
Put it
between
up.
matter and energy. Essentially, how much energy any given mass contains.
Son.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly converting matter to energy is technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass contained in that bullet, when moved by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This means Cole's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, he's like a living super bomb, always ready to go off. Sounds like my first ex-wife.
Should he somehow run low on energy, he can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge.
Whoa.
He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people, like this. Yikes.
Cole can
my
focus
God,
his
yep,
electricity
that's
through his
gonna play a
hand,
big
a
part.
giant tuning
Also,
fork, which
the
lets him
fork!
bring around the Rosie to death.
That thing is
Or
literally
he
a
can
fork,
just
and you
make
cannot
lightsabers
convince
out of his
me
hands.
otherwise.
That's cool too. And
Oh,
because he
50 times.
follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these
Nice.
powers, Cole chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar powers could infect and control minds.
And he eventually faced
Oh,
down
that's
that son
that's
of a bitch
also-
himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers.
That's a-
Coincidence?
So, pausing for the black tar thing, that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Something about, like, I haven't actually seen a lot of prototype stuff, but, like, from the general aesthetic, there's gonna be, like, a mind control aspect. Like, wait, didn't they call it a virus? I think they called it a virus? Yeah, so, there's gonna be some mind control stuff in here. And Cole can, like, resist that? Oh, that's gonna be interesting how we see that play out.
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate
God.
future timeline, manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person, Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys. That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome sus! He blows everything up!
God.
Collateral damage? Who cares? He can control fire!
Oh God. Oh God.
Well,
that
just
was,
happened.
That was cringe.
Who wrote this shit?
The point
Wait, that was
is,
the script?
Kessler's whole plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Cole is strong
Yeah,
enough
what
to
is
create
the Beast's
massive
conduit of power
thunderstorms,
again?
fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the
Nice.
speed of light, and maybe thanks to Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the
Nice.
power of the ray sphere itself.
Oh.
It could regenerate at an atomic level and eradicate all of Empire City in a single attack.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
That
Ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also killed thousands of conduits in the process, but hey, what's a few corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of
That's,
Numerai, as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an
Wait, hold up.
inspiration to future generations. A true testament to the responsibility of power.
Okay, two side tangents. One, how the hell does Infamous Second Son happen? I know that technically the good ending is the canonical ending. How did that lead to Infamous Second Son then? Because, like, conduit still exists, but if the race sphere was destroyed, all the conduits should be gone now. Like, the gene is off. Like, the gene is no longer there. So what... How in the... I'm confused. Anyway. Alright, so yeah. That really convoluted that convoluted mess aside, how... Yeah. Alright, yeah. So, Infamous is as cool as ever, despite convoluted plot things. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so... Oh, man. Okay. This is going to be pretty fun. Hopefully they utilize these lightning powers in really interesting ways. Alright, so... oh, right, the sponsor. I almost forgot about that. I'm gonna have to skip through this. Hold it, please, while I get back to a regularly scheduled program. Alright. So, first of all, why are these sponsorship ads so long? I get it, but, like, they take up, like, 2 minutes of these admittedly pretty short videos. But, dear God, this lasts forever. Anyway, on to Prototype and Alex Mercer. And, yeah, I hope I learned something new from this.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Another
But
Spider-Man?
not everybody's got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex Mercer woke up in hell. Manhattan
Oh,
Island
God.
was gripped by the horrific Black Light virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Oh, zombie
Alex
apocalypse.
had no memories.
That's
He was a
gross.
man without a past, and maybe no future. But he did have one
That's
thing.
gross.
The Black Light virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA, and somehow it granted Alex incredible superhuman abilities. He can infect anyone he touches with this virus,
Oh.
altering their biology at the molecular
Oh,
level in
that's not
seconds,
good.
and giving him complete control over their actions.
So Alex pushed
That's-
on, desperate to
that's
avenge
not
himself
gonna
and the
be
city by
good.
finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare and eat them. Yeah, he can consume
Oh,
people to
oh,
give
gross.
himself a power boost.
Oh,
He's like
gross.
Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
This extra
That
biomass
was
gives him
disgusting.
superhuman strength, a greater metabolic rate, increased reaction times, and even a regenerative healing factor. Essentially,
Ooh.
Alex is an ever-evolving super being,
That's-
the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Not-
By consuming victims,
Again?
Alex also receives all their memories and experiences, including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old
Nice.
man
Nice.
whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to
Oh my
condense
God.
that much information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about how long I was married to my second ex-wife.
Alex can shapeshift
Oh
his
my
body
God,
at
that-
will, creating
Jesus.
disguises, increasing his muscle mass, and forming nearly unbreakable armor.
Oh,
And when he wants
that's
to kill
gonna be
someone,
tough.
he can become his own weapon, turning his limbs
Ew.
into claws and blades, or generating
that's
countless
pretty cool,
tendrils that give
jeez.
him unmatched control over his environment.
That's
These
gonna
goopy
play a
powers, he
factor.
came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like
Street
the air
Fighter.
dash, the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the hunter dirt nap. Pretty
Yeah.
sure that was my third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And
Gross.
after consuming
We don't need
enough
to hear this.
people, Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil slop in powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the
Gross.
Tendril Barrage Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
Gross.
Despite being seen as the world's most wanted terrorist, fair, Alex used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then
Oh.
he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Black Light virus itself, which absorbed the
Ooh.
memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place.
Oh
to
my
decipher this,
God.
I recreated the Black Light virus myself, the most dangerous... Oop,
Why is it empty?
he's right behind me, isn't he?
So
Gosh,
the man
are you kidding me? They... Oh my God. Oh my God. They... Gosh darn it, Wiz. We can't keep doing this. First it was the last episode where you summoned Bill Cipher, now you're recreating deadly super viruses? Come on, learn some restraint. God. Well, at least he didn't bop in like the Shadow Boomstick. God, how old is the script? Oh my God! I just realized that the freaking Shadow Boomstick, a little late, but the freaking Shadow Boomstick, that was like a perfect imitation of what Boomstick would have been like back in 2013. So, oh my God. Oh my God, how could it have been so stupid? They're literally using like their old selves as the script and using the dark versions of these creatures to like insert the jokes. Oh my god, that's actually really smart. God, what a way to use the old scripts like that. Jesus.
Alex was hunting the whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
That's right, Boomstick. Turns out Dr. Alex Mercer helped create the Blacklight virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB. What he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why?
Fantasy
Don't
bullshit.
question it, it's a nothing burger.
But is this massive viral material that calls itself Alex actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying him. Even
Jesus.
the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the face. Whoa! So,
Arr.
Alex figured,
Oh my God.
obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash
Oh
a
my
second
God.
Blacklight virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own image. Great
That's-
power became great terror.
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings
That's,
apart, dodge
that's
supersonic
gonna
tank
be-
shells, and even
oh my
defeated
God,
the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Based on the
Oh
blast
my
radius
God.
given in-game, that's 450 kilotons of TNT.
Speaking of nukes, Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the
Oh my
chain.
God.
And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back good as new.
His healing occurs at the
That's
cellular level,
gonna
making
be
him
an
virtually
issue.
impossible to kill so long as he keeps consuming.
But attempting
That's
to take
gonna
over
be
the
a
world
big
and kill
issue.
millions of people pissed off a certain James Heller,
Oh.
a dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird, fucking rambling shit.
Who used
Oh
the
my
same
God.
virus powers to consume Alex once and for all.
Live by the Kirby symbiote, die by the Kirby symbiote.
Yes!
But was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and crown yourself king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer died was the day he truly became human.
Wow, that was
That was really
intense.
philosophical.
Yeah, it was.
That's. All right. So, man, in my heart of hearts, I want Cole to win. I really do. But from what I'm seeing, Alex just beats him out in every way. Like, the viral control just seems so effective, and then just that healing, that super regenerability. Like, God, that's. I'm not sure if Cole can win this out. Like, I want him to win, but I think Alex is gonna take it. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, let's see this slaughterhouse. Hopefully it's entertaining at the very least. Oh, right. Sponsorships. I'm not sponsored. Give me just a second. I'm gonna skip this. Hold, please. Alright. Back from that. Let's get back to it.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Edgy 2013 inspired death battle. Yeah. They're starting off real strong, aren't they? Oh!
I think I've still got room for dessert. But
Yeah.
you are one sick freak.
Dodge. Yeah. Oh my god, and the music has kicked in. Alright, let's go. In earnest. Oh, cannonball! Oh, Jesus. Whack! Alright, sword versus sword. Who is superior? Grab. Tasers! Yes! Alright, here we go. Wait. Hold up. I just realized they didn't talk about weaknesses, did they? Yeah, they didn't talk about weaknesses at all. That's gonna be... Yeah, how are they gonna win? Okay, I'm gonna have to see this till the end, because, like, they didn't talk about any sort of weaknesses, so, like, is this just gonna be, like, the most even brawl? That'd be really weird. Taser! Oh, right for the... Nice suplex. Grappling hook! Oh, there he is. Yeah.
What a nightmare. You don't know the half of it.
Oh god, and here's where it all goes down. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Oh, please let me get no, he just creates a like, he just creates a tornado. Alright.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. You and I can change this world for the better. The only vermin I see here is you.
Oh! Oh yeah! Here we go! Oh, you a stab though? That's gonna... Oh, the mucus gets kicked in! Oh! Oh, that pierces! Oh! Oh, this looks pretty cool! Look at that fight!
You don't want to give me your power! Fine! I'll just take it!
Oh no. Oh! What? What is happening?
Good idea.
Wait, what? Wait! Wait!
This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
Yes! Please! Yes!
I know where that script is. I had to hear something say awesome sauce.
Oh my god! Oh my god! They pulled a Jabate! I honestly thought that Alex was gonna lose! I said that wrong. Oh my god. I ruined my... I honestly thought that Cole was gonna lose that. Because, like, everything, like, the regeneration factor and the possession thing. Oh my god. Like, I thought that was gonna play a part and he was gonna win that. But no, oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to see how this ends, because that is quite the upset. I can already hear the comments raging. I'm gonna have to see how this one ends.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly, and both could match each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone else down to the atomic level. And the Beast's attacks were capable of the same thing. Considering the Blacklight virus only works down to molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
Sure, Alex could have potentially consumed Cole's biomass
and then
to
the
give himself an
bioelectricity
edge,
thing.
but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power himself back up.
Yeah!
Nothing
What a
could challenge the
finishing move.
gap in power. Everything Alex survived could simply not match Cole's force fields, and
Oh my
especially not
God.
the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider radius than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To
Oh
compete
my
with
God.
his foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Speaking of the Beast, Cole's ability to disintegrate it at the atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like
yeah.
how Cole could overpower Kessler despite his resistance to electricity, or how he resisted
yeah.
Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Blacklight virus.
But I bet you're wondering,
Oh,
what if
yeah.
Alex fought evil
So,
Cole
it's hard.
instead?
Oh,
Well,
evil
it'd
Cole?
be even worse.
Okay, first off, I completely forgot about the tar thing. He could resist. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. And then they said in the notes that they're basically like they're very similar. Oh my god, yeah, that is so. I am stupid. I I deserve this rock of a brain that I have. Oh my god, how did I not remember that?
Because that Cole took the beast's power for himself. That's good night for Angry Virus Boy.
Oh.
Alex was a versatile, deadly
Huh. So, the weaker version of Cole can still kill him. That's funny. I find that hilarious. All right.
opponent, but Cole's counters,
Oh my
speed,
God.
and raw
Stop,
power
Hunter.
gave
You're
him
not
the
gonna
edge.
read the script.
Alex got the Cole shoulder, just
Oh
like
my
this
God.
stupid script.
The winner is Cole MacGrath.
They made this ancient ass relic of
Thanks
an
for watching,
episode
and
work. All right. They made this ancient ass relic of an episode work. Like, dang. Yeah, I could really feel the age on this one. Time to see
Hey, are
who
you a
happens
Death Battle
next.
member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose a matchup
Ah,
for the
yeah.
next
I
season.
remember that
So
one.
click that join button and jump into our Champions
Not-
Discord.
Not doing that. Oh. I should! Ooh, Frieza? Frieza Megatron! Megatron gonna die. Alright. Well, that was quite the episode. Okay, not gonna lie, they had me in the first half. I thought Cole was gonna die. I thought Cole was gonna lose. Like, just, man, they really pulled the bait and switch on me. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to take a drink after this, because that came out of, well, no, that did not come out of nowhere. They literally talked about the resisting thing. Dear God, just, oh man. Like, not gonna lie, the video itself was probably a 7 out of 10 for me. But that's only really because it's 2013 humor. It was really piggybacking off of that like nostalgia hit, which was pretty hit or miss. Not gonna lie. I like how they utilized it though, like especially with the evil doppelganger boomstick. That was pretty neat. Now, but yeah. All right. Oh, I hope that you guys liked this video as much as I did. And if you want me to react to anything more, please hit the like and subscribe icons to see more of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go fix one of my tables. I broke it in my excitement. So yeah, library's going to be closed. Have a good night, y'all.